Hello, my name is Robert. I'm a senior studying computer science and I'm performing in A Trip to the Moon and A Needle Drawing Pictures.
And hi, I'm Isadora. I am a senior in mechanical engineering and a dance minor, and I'm in A Trip to the Moon and Ode to Intimacy. And this is the Spring Rise Up.
I'd been at Chocolate Heads with Alita Hayes in the past, and I really enjoyed that experience, so I wanted to sort of come back and revisit some of her ideas. Alita definitely is someone who spends a lot of time trying to help dancers discover how they can be beautiful in their own way, especially since she teaches people who come from a variety of backgrounds.
Alita Hayes and Raisa Simpson were actually my dance instructors since freshman year, so it was really nice to come back spring quarter of senior year and get the chance to do a performance with both of them and kind of show what I've learned in this time. And with Raisa, I feel like it's a lot about the story that we're trying to build. But even within that, we have been working on these combinations since fall, winter quarter. And there are some that fits you better, that you find more your style, and then there are some that are completely challenging and put you out of your comfort zone.
Alex is a very different choreographer, and he really encourages us to find the significance and meaning in just every little intricacy. I feel like just being part of his dance, I've become more ambidextrous, and I've just thought more about all these small little details.
I think it's very exciting and interesting to me how all of the pieces look different from each other.
Something that I feel very strongly is that this feels like I'm really part of a significant project, and working with these choreographers that aren't just my teachers, but they actually are choreographers. They work with professionals, and being treated as a professional feels like one of those experiences that is very rare to get outside of this context.
It's a lot of people coming together to make this show become what it is, because when we step on stage with all the production that has been done behind it, it really feels like a stage. I don't think I would ever get the chance to work on something like this if it wasn't for TAPS here at Stanford.
Working with costumes to find costumes that didn't just fit us well and look good, but they also added to the ethos of the piece was really amazing. And even decisions about lighting and where we would be specifically in the stage, it also just really added a level of specificity to what we were making that I think was really exciting to be a part of. And I never, it's one of those rare things that you can do through TAPS here. I took a dance class my first quarter here. It was actually one of Alex's classes. I wasn't someone who had been dancing my whole life, and I didn't know what role I wanted it to be in my education and in my personal life. I've since taken a dance class every single quarter at Stanford.
So when I got to Stanford, I also didn't have much background in dance. We actually have similar stories. My dance journey at Stanford started it as me seeing it kind of as a hobby, and it just became this thing that is part of my life, 15 hours a week type of thing. I had never seen myself as a dance minor either. It was actually Alita who convinced me to become a dance minor. She was like, oh, you should become a dance minor. And I was like, Alita, I have so many classes. This is not gonna happen, I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm in the trenches. And I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I think I can do it. So I ended up doing it, and now I'm graduating with it. So who would have guessed, right? Both the instructors, choreographers, and the dance mates that would just get up to you and be like, oh, here's this cool class you haven't heard about yet that you should probably think about joining, master class on a Friday, or just a cool dance event that you can show up to, get some stretches in.
And I've also just formed such an amazing community through dance. I've met so many people who I don't really see a different context in which we would have met, but they've become really good friends of mine, and also so supportive outside of the classroom as well.
I remember you from freshman year, and I remember how you were shy before, but you have always been a great dancer, a great performer, and it's been amazing to see how much you've evolved all these years. It's been a really good experience.